Hello. Oh. I'm also especially grateful for this glass podium because, hi, you can see my socks more clearly. It's nice, yeah. Okay, welcome. It is our 2024 Global Learning Conference, live from Philly here in the USA. I'm glad that nice mild temperatures joined us for the week. For those who don't know me, I'm Lara Bloom, and I am the President and CEO, and I am so excited to be here with you all to experience this incredible event. The next few days are going to be intense, but they're going to be lots of fun. But before I begin, I would like to introduce the chair of our board of directors, Susan Hawkins.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello, dog. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the participants, both physically present and virtually, for joining us at the 2024 Hybrid Global Learning Conference in Philadelphia. As the chair of the board, I take immense pride in the work we have accomplished and continue to pursue. Our organization's mission holds a special place in my heart as a parent of a daughter living with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It is my hope to enhance patient care for all those affected by this poorly understood condition, not only in Canada, where I live, but across the globe. Thank you for being part of this groundbreaking event, exploring EDS and HSD from head to toe. I hope you find the program enjoyable and enriching. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan. Is this not working then? No, I'm going to stay here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming all the way from Toronto to join us for the event. So before I continue, I'd like to find out, please, you can either stand up if you're able or raise your hand if you are a first-time attendee to one of our GLCs. Wow. Look around, people. That's incredible. Amazing. Okay, so now I would like to ask people to, again, you can let's raise our hands. That's good, that works. I'm a little bit blinded by the lights, but I can kind of see. So who here, raise your hands, if you were diagnosed when your symptoms first began? Have the lights gone out? Okay. I ask this each year, and I one day hope that I will ask that question and every hand will go up. But for now, I'll ask, who did it take 10 years to get diagnosed, or longer? 5 years? 20 years? 30 plus? Wow. Now raise your hand if you have ever felt disbelieved or invalidated. I want to see no hands. So despite all the progress we've made, there's still a lot to do, a lot of work. And over the next 3.5 days, we are going to hear from a variety of global speakers who are going to be giving us lots of talks under this year's umbrella of head to toe. And as you can imagine, that's a lot of ground to cover. We know that there's no current treatment, there's no cure, but there is management, and there should be validation. Doctors who listen, who truly hear what we're saying, are like gold dust. And that feeling of validation and being believed by a healthcare professional can sometimes feel like being handed a cure, being handed that magic pill. And I really believe that although time and money are going into research for management and treatment, belief and validation are free. And it's available in every corner of the world, and they don't need any funding or policy changes. And we are working hard so that everyone can get that belief and that validation, and so that one day we can even reach for that treatment and maybe even a cure. So thank you, wherever you are, whether you're here live in the room, by the way, wow, there's a lot of people here, or virtually, and we're going to talk about the numbers soon. It's because of your support that we're able to raise awareness and improve the quality of life for all those impacted by these conditions. So during the next few days, we are joined, you ready for it? By 1,940 people, and counting as we speak. Yes. Remember, they can't hear you in Argentina and like Germany and France, so louder next time. Thank you. That's to the script guy, not you. You need to keep going louder. Down a bit. Down a bit. No, the other way, the other way, the other way. That's it, because I need to read all these countries. So 1940 people made up of community members, healthcare professionals. That's people in the room, which I think we're about 700 now in the room. The rest virtually, joining us on our Rarer Types Day on Sunday. And that is 39 countries. You ready for it? This is why I need this. Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, Costa Rica, Cyprus, Denmark, Ethiopia, France, Germany, Greece, India, Republic of Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Kazakhstan, Mexico, Netherlands, New Zealand, Poland, Portugal, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Turkey, not Thailand, Taiwan, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States. That's insane. Kazakhstan, Ethiopia. That's the first time I've read those countries on this. That's unbelievable. And as we just saw, over 60% total are first-time attendees to an EDS Society conference. And really is our pleasure to welcome you and to welcome everyone back who has been before. And we hope it won't be your last. Those of you who are joining virtually, I'm going to be talking one-on-one to you. 5 minutes before we come live in the room. So if you are tuning in virtually, make sure you come back from whatever you're doing 5 minutes before, and we're going to have a little one-on-one, just us, me and 1,000 people from around the world. So do join us for that. You can't join. You just get to have fun in here. And I want to also extend a warm welcome to our other board members that are here, our affiliates, consortium members, and members of our community coalition. We would ask you to please remember to take seriously the agreement that you signed upon registering for the event to not record or take pictures of any of the presentations. We've worked really hard to make this a safe space for our presenters, and we ask that you do too. Please remember to join us on social media, especially you guys at home. We want to hear, I want to see someone in Kazakhstan and Ethiopia tag us in, please. I want to see all of you tagging us in. Our hashtag is GLC2024. Everyone in the room, I want to see your pictures as well. Join in the discussions and share with us how you're seeing this, how you're enjoying this, what your favorite presentations have been. You have till 5 p.m. today to buy tickets for our Golden Zebra reception tomorrow night and the gala dinner on Friday. It's going to be huge amounts of fun. I really encourage everyone who is able to join us and go and see our team at registration to secure your tickets. As my colleagues mentioned tonight, there's kids and teens in here, 6:30 till 7:30, and young adults in Independence Ballroom, which is over the Sky Bridge, I think at 7:30. We also have a quiet room, room 413, with beds and blankets if you need some quiet time. It's going to, like I said, be intense, so take advantage of that space. So this year, we're going to be selling some raffle tickets. There we are. So I would ask everyone, almost 2,000 of you, to please at least buy one raffle ticket. Everything that you are doing for us is going towards our mission and helping us continue with what we're doing. Please, please send it around to your friends, your colleagues, your loved ones, anyone you like. Put it on your social media and help us sell these tickets. There's some great prizes. I'd like to see everyone buy at least one. So I expect to see at least 2,000 tickets sold, okay? Yep, very good. Okay, I'd like to lastly remind you that the most important thing that I ask of everyone here is to be kind and mindful of each other. Everyone here is on their own journey, and let's celebrate and support each other always. Let's also take care of each other by being mindful of your health during the next few days. If anyone feels unwell, we ask you to please stay in your rooms and enjoy the hybrid version of this. You can even see me for the one-on-ones then with the virtuals, so there's an upside. But we really need to take care of our community because we're vulnerable and we need to make sure that we're not passing anything around. So please keep that in mind. We have masks and we have COVID tests at registration. So please, if anyone needs those, go and speak to our team. So now I'm going to talk to you about some achievements of the society, but more importantly, of how much we still need to do and the change that we need to see. If anyone could get me a glass of water up here, I'm a little dry. That would be delightful. Thank you. Okay. I need to do this, right? Yes, very good. So, change we need to see. No visual down here. There we go. So our vision is this, if I walk away? No. Very good. So our vision is to create a world in which each person living with the Ehlers-Danlos syndromes and hypermobility spectrum disorders has the right treatment and care at the right time for their specific needs. That's what we're aiming for. Very much. Ooh, that will stay. Excellent. And why is that? Well, we all know, and we all just found out, that the diagnostic odyssey is still incredibly long, too long. The average time to diagnosis is 10 to 12 years. And we can see from that graphic, the writing is small, but I don't even need to show you that because you know what it's like. Being bounced from doctor to doctor, being told it's in your head, not being believed, being told it's growing pains, anxiety, depression. Not all those things could happen to one person. And it's simply not good enough. And we need to reduce that odyssey. And we need to make that a much more straightforward path that goes straight to the answers that everyone needs. And how are we doing that? Well, we're doing that through our strategic mission to get to our vision of CARE. And CARE stands for care, access, research, and education. Through CARE, we have our global helpline, which is reaching thousands of people around the world through email and our phone line. We have Let's Chat virtual support groups all throughout the year at different time zones to different demographics, different groups, different countries, different ages. And we have our family camps, which we had double the amount of applications for this year than we had spaces for. And that just shows you, and that's us giving those spaces out for free, because we know how important it is to just exist with other people who knows what it is to live with these conditions. It's the second year we've done it. Last year we did a vascular EDS summer camp, and it was so successful that this year we've done one for all the different types of EDS and one for HEDS and HSD. We're really excited to see where that goes, because sometimes it's important to learn and to gather round and to meet the experts, but sometimes you just want to have fun and be together and eat what they call s'mores around a campfire. Tried those for my first time. Very nice, I have to say. We're also reaching people through our social media. And you can see the growth we have had since we launched in 2016. We were reaching 27,000 people then. We're reaching 331,000 people now through our social media platforms. Yeah, remember Ethiopia? Our Inspire Forum, 4,000 people, now 140,000. And our website, 1.3 million people. Access. We have our health professionals directory with 1,760 health professionals on there. We have our centers and networks of excellence, 37 of them in all these different countries. We funded $14 million of research since 2018. There was nothing before that, pretty much, for these conditions. It's phenomenal how much we've done, but it only just starts to begin to answer the questions that are out there. We have our research groups and consortiums, our DICE registry, 18,000 people from around the world on that global registry for people to access to do research studies. Our biobank, which we visited yesterday at Sampled in a place called Piscataway. There we go. I will remember that one day. And it's so exciting that we're going to be able to get people's DNA on there and get people research and get these studies underway. HEDGE, Hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos Genetic Evaluation Study, they are going to be publishing the results of that later this year. So we're going to see what the answers came out of that to try and find a biomarker for hypermobile EDS. We're on the road to 2026 as we speak, working towards a new publication, new diagnostic criteria. And of course, we have our fabulous international consortium, around 200 experts working as volunteers tirelessly to advance things for us. And our ECHO program, 5-year anniversary, everyone, of EDS ECHO. We have reached 2,100 participants, and we have an amazing array of ECHO programs. And it's been shown to improve knowledge, clinical reasoning, confidence in diagnosing, access to care, team working, and global networking. We're hugely proud of that program. But it is not enough. And this is what I want to leave you with this message. I have no idea what that is. Okay, cool. We'll go with it. Anyone? This is a serious slide here. It's not something to sing along to. So we had 20 years of neglect. 20 years. 1997 was the last time that the diagnostic criteria in nosology was published. And then in 2017, the latest, and what we use now, diagnostic criteria was published. And then in 2018 was the launch of 2016, was the launch of the Society and the International Consortium. 2018, the HEDGE study and global registry were launched. 2019, EDS ECHO was launched. 2020, we went hybrid and we reached more people than ever before. 21 to 2023, we were building millions in research funding. And that's all tremendous things, but you can see from my visual here, we were still underground. I feel like we have only just reached the surface, and we are looking up at a giant mountain, but we are ready to climb it. We have our oxygen packed on, we've got our bags, we've got the right team, we've got the map to get up there, but we have got a big climb, a really big climb. We need to be able to ensure that there is access to clinical services. We need to have natural history studies. We need to educate health professionals so they no longer say, what is EDS? We need pathways for diagnosis. It's all very well and good finding biomarkers, but what if people around the world can't access that genetic testing? We need more research for treatments. We need to have that revised diagnostic criteria in 2026, prevalence studies, and multidisciplinary care approach. And even then, I think we'll only be halfway up that mountain. We've got a long way to climb, and we need every single one of you to help us get there. Every step costs money, time, capacity, and we really need the help to reach the summit. But we're now on the right side of being underground. But it's taken this long. Thank you for your patience and your resilience as we embark this mountain together. I'm grateful for each of every one of you and each and every one of our staff and all the healthcare professionals that are helping us embark on that climb. Thank you. So next up, we're going to hear from some fellow members of our staff at the Society. First up is Dr. Alan Hakim, our Chief Medical Officer and Research Director at the Ehlers-Danlos Society. And he's going to be talking to us about EDS ECHO, which is designed to educate and support healthcare professionals in providing better care for our patients. And after Dr. Hakim, we're going to introduce Amelia Conley and Beth Pillow-Edwards. Amelia is our Registry and Research Program Manager, and Beth is our Biobank Manager. And together, they're going to provide updates on all that latest research I discussed and our findings, and focus on how our efforts are contributing to a deeper understanding and management of these conditions. May I welcome Dr. Hakim up to the stage.